Hi guys, this is Robert from Tennis Tips UK, and today we're looking at the ATP Doha event in Qatar. So we're looking ahead to the matches that are scheduled on the 4th of January 2017. We're going to be providing videos like this regularly, hopefully on a daily basis. So if you're interested in that sort of content, please feel free to subscribe. So the first thing to look at today is the free tip that's available. So there's no membership required for this one. And it's the match between Radek Stepanek and Arthur De Greef. And we've gone for Arthur De Greef at such a big price, odds of 3-1 or above. As you can see there, the odds range is between 4 and 4.7. We're advising 10 units stake, which is relatively conservative. We've included the reasoning from the Tennis Tips UK traders there, as you can see, talking mainly about the conditions. It's quite a quick surface, which in a way favours Radek Stepanek, but Arthur De Greef has the physical edge, and it's all about value, really, this selection. We feel the odds are too high for Arthur De Greef. We agree that the most likely outcome is a Radek Stepanek win, but at such a big price in terms of the odds, it's definitely worth a sort of moderate investment. So that's the free selection. If you'd like to receive the free tips via email direct to your inbox, there's an option to subscribe. I'll include a link for that in the description of this video. But next we're looking at the matches. These are the selections that are available to members only. So you've got the VIP club subscription and also the premium investment membership. So there's 2 matches in total. The first being Fernando Verdasco against David Goffin, and then Zeballos against Novak Djokovic. And those 2 selections are both scheduled for the 4th of January as well, and they've already been sent out to subscribers. So again, if you're interested in finding out more about membership, feel free to check that out. Again, there'll be a link in the description to the Tennis Tips UK website, where I'll go into a lot more detail about that service, exactly what you receive, past results, and so on. So another section of the videos that we're going to include is a profit performance update. In other words, how the previous day's selections have performed in terms of the profit or loss that they've made. So yesterday's selection was Jan-Lennard Struff against the world number 2 Novak Djokovic. We advised to VIP club members to back him with the handicap of 6 games, or 6.5. As you can see, we verify all tips on the tipster platform, so that sort of illustrates that the record is genuine. Also, it means the odds are definitely correct as well, because they're taken directly from bookmakers. They're not entered manually by the tipster themselves. So as you can see, that bet won. Jan-Lennard Struff was actually unlucky not to win at least a set in that match. He was actually 4-0 up in the first set with a double break, but just didn't really have the sort of mental belief to beat a player as highly ranked as Novak Djokovic. But he comfortably covered the handicap, because it was a 6-game handicap, which is quite significant. But even at such a large handicap, the odds were still above evens at 2.05 with Pinnacle, so definitely good value with that. Happy with that trade. Just a small stake of 1 unit. To clarify, when we send tips to members, it's on a scale of 1 to 100. Tipster, the tracking platform, only has a scale of 1 to 10. So in other words, when we advise a stake of 1 out of 10, it's the same as 10 out of 100 for the actual member emails. So yeah, 1.05 units profit from that selection. And we don't only track on Tipster, we also add our bets on Betting GS, Betting Runner occasionally as well. They have limited markets on that site, so it's not always possible to add every selection. But on Tipster and Betting GS, you'll find all the tips, full results. We like to keep things transparent, so you can see the full record. And the service has been going since 2013, so there's a large amount of data. Currently, our return on investment, so basically, if you're interested, 30% for that full period. Daily advisory daily tips covering
final
ATP WTA Challenger matches. That's what Tennis Tips UK provide. It's been profitable every year since it was founded, and that was back in 2013. As I mentioned earlier, the record, it's fully tracked and verified. So you can visit the link there if you want to find out more about that. And if you want to subscribe here on YouTube, I'll provide more videos like this with free daily tips, match previews, profit loss updates, etc. You can also find the profit updates and the free tips on the blog of Tennis Tips UK if you prefer to read as opposed to watch these videos. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our team either via YouTube directly, or there's also many contact options and methods available on the Tennis Tips UK site.